Here come your Huskies. Welcome to the John McInnes Student Ice Arena for tonight's CCHA quarterfinal game number 2, featuring the visiting Bowling Green Falcons and your Michigan Tech Huskies. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First for Coach Ty Eigner and the Falcons. In goal, wearing number 30, Christian Stover. On left defense, number 27, Breck McKinley. On right defense, number 25, Tommy Passanen. At center, number 23, Ben Doran. On left wing, and wearing number 21, Seth Fighton. And on right wing and wearing number 18, Quinn Emerson. And the rest of the Falcons. And now, fans, it's time to get out of your seat and on your feet as we meet and greet the starting lineup for your Michigan Tech Huskies. Tonight's starting lineup is sponsored by the Elements Apartments. Starting tonight in goal and wearing number 31, from Howell, Michigan, Blake Pietala. On left defense, number 19, from Edina, Minnesota, Nick Williams. On right defense and wearing number 17, from Howell, Michigan, Chase Pietala. At center, wearing number 13, from Howell, Michigan, he is the captain, Logan Pietala. Skating on left wing, wearing number 11, from Arm Pryor, Ontario, Ryland Mosley. And on right wing and wearing number 16, from Landmark, Manitoba, Isaac Gordon. The Huskies are coached by Mr. Joe Shawn, Jordy Murray, Alec Bretzman, and Tyler Shalask. Now please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner, performed tonight by the Michigan Tech Pep Band.
Pembroth and Brian the Cannon Hannon getting set for the drop of the puck. Hope you enjoyed our Kirkish Furniture countdown to face-off. Huskies with a 5-0 win last night, taking on the Falcons, trying to keep their season alive. And Bowling Green trying to force a Game 3 tomorrow night. If the Huskies win, they move on. If not, we're back here tomorrow night, 5:07, the drop of the puck. And we are dropping the puck right now. That opening face-off brought to you by Fine Line Tire in Hancock, Fine Line Tire Express in Houghton, where we serve you the guests. Play inside of the Michigan Tech zone, and the Huskies quickly move it out. Michigan Tech in their gold uniforms here tonight. And Seth Fighton will get it inside of the Michigan Tech zone. Just underway here in the first period. Huskies get a piece of that right at the line. It's moved quickly back the other way, though, by the Falcons. They turn it over, and the Huskies now will just try to go back inside of their own zone. Just underway here in the first period. We'll keep an eye on those other games going on tonight that are starting a little bit later. Huskies will dump this right down. It's going to be an icing call against Michigan Tech, and kind of a sloppy start, Brian, off the bat here between these two teams.
Yeah, I think really they're just trying to feel each other out. And I like the quick ups that the Huskies had, but they've got to get some pucks deep and go to work.
Face-off will be to the left of Blake Pietila. Getting the nod here tonight again, of course, after his 24th career shutout. Watch out, right to the goal. Boy, Scardina nearly found that through a bunch of skates. Norris now up top. Sanawana right there. And play inside of the Michigan Tech zone. Good forecheck here by the Bowling Green Falcons, taken away by Williams. Williams works it up to the wing, and the Huskies now will clear up the center ice for Isaac Gordon. Had trouble with that one, came in a little hot, and now it is Mosley trying to find it, and that's going to go inside of the bench of the Bowling Green Falcons. And you were talking about it, Brian, before the game here tonight, and Coach Sean was talking about it too. And Riley Mosley was talking about it. That this first period, and even more than that, the first 10 minutes, very important for Michigan Tech.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, especially with a new goalie, and these first few minutes are going to be real key for Michigan Tech to get some shots on net and see what this kid's all about.
Face-off back at center ice, now dumped inside of the Michigan Tech zone. No score. Just underway here in the period, first period. It's by the Wakely Agency, and this is going to be offside. Schenkel will come in across. And face-off's going to be at center ice. Good crowd here again tonight at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena.
Yeah, and I just think this little bit of sloppiness is some nerves early because, it's either it's a do-or-die game for Bowling Green, and it's very hard to close any team out.
Bevilacqua back inside of his own zone. The defenseman up trying to get it off the glass. Huskies hold it in for a second. Then it comes back out. And chasing it down now will be Campbell. Campbell back in the lineup last night for the first game in a while. So is Max Koskapirti. Taken now by Campbell. Campbell delays. And will bring it up. Matthew Campbell up to the right wing. That is actually his defensive partner, Russell, who will dump it in. Coach Sean was very happy with the way those two played. Boy, taking a hit there was Stovers. He had to stretch out for that puck, put him in a vulnerable position. Stauber with a nice move will bring it in now for Michigan Tech. Backhanded towards the goal, and he got a good backhand shot on there. Nice save by Stover, and Foe will start it back now for the Falcons. Is going to put it right on net, and Blake's going to have to cover it up. I tell you what, Levi Stauber found himself with a little bit of extra room there by the right dot, and hauled over a backhand that Stover actually had to make a nice save on.
Yeah, absolutely. It was good. Peterson got in on a forecheck, and that line has a lot of energy going for it. And I see them creating an awful lot last night, and hopefully again tonight.
17:49 left to go in the first. No score. Here's a chance for the face-off. A shot taken by Kirsten, who was one of the best players for Bowling Green last night, without a doubt. He had several scoring opportunities. Where's number 15 for the Falcons? Now brought up by Jed Pietila. He'll get it off the boards there perfectly. And here comes Rasmussen with a shot. Nice save by Stover. Rasmussen didn't have a chance to really bring it to the front. And Stover, a big body, not as big as Cole Moore, but a big body, was able to cut off that angle.
Yeah, that was a nice quick up, and we got a good shot off. I think the goaltender, he was on his angle, but it's good to move the puck up quick and keep that back line honest.
Michigan Tech with an offensive zone face-off. Blaze Richards line out there. Bartle got his first career goal last night. He's on the wing. Nordstrom played really well on that left wing. And the Falcons will win the faceoff. Nordstrom with a steal. Here come the Huskies. One-timer by Richards and just could not get it. Went off the heel of his stick. Back to the point now for Chase Pietola. He'll walk it down. Chase hangs on to it. Gets past the defenseman. Centers it. Bardo was there. Over for Richards. His shot again kind of handcuffed him a little bit down there. And a good forecheck again by Nordstrom. Popped that puck loose, but the Falcons now will work it to the wing for Fighton. Fighton trying to push it up. Can't do it. This line again. Here's Richards again. This time he took a hard hit, and Richards went down hard on the play. Gets back up. Got a shot off on the backhand, but it went wide of the net. Huskies putting on some pressure now with this line that played so well last night. Nordstrom in on the forecheck. Now they'll peel away and see if they can get a line change on the fly. 16:42 left to go in the first period. 2 shots for Michigan Tech, 1 for Bowling Green, but no score. Huskies winning 5-0 last night. Not too many people expecting that kind of a score here tonight. Here comes Scardina. Good speed across the Michigan Tech line. Backhands it, scores! Oh, he put it in off a plate from down below the goal line, and Bowling Green gets their first goal of the weekend.
Yeah, that's uncharacteristic, but we've seen a few times this year on the bad angle shots down below the face-off line. Those are just ones that you got to have.
So an early lead here for the Falcons, 1-0. Scardina will get the goal. That's his 6th of the season, 23rd of his career. And not the prettiest of goals, but gives Scardina credit for going in hard on the forecheck and made something happen. His team needed that.
Yeah, and you could see they have a little bit of jump here right after that goal. So.
Russell now with control will go back with it inside of the Michigan Tech zone. And brought up now by the Huskies, down 1-0 here with 16 minutes left to go in the first. Stover will stop it. Behind the net, sends around. Huskies able to keep it in deep. This is a very pivotal part of the game, I think, right here. Huskies scored on for the first time in 3 games and now brought up by Bowling Green. They'll get it across the Michigan Tech line. McKinley overskating the puck. Huskies force the turnover and back up across now for Katarov. Trying to deliver it to the front. Well played there by Shankula and sent around now for Gordon. Gordon not able to stop it. Baja Radio pounds it back down inside, deep inside the zone. 1-0 Bowling Green with the lead. Scardina with the goal, and this is going to be in the bench for a whistle. 15:22 left to go in the first period. A very important part of the game here, Brian, because the Huskies haven't been down in a while here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like after that goal for Bowling Green that they kind of found a little jump. And that's going to be the push that we're going to need to equalize. We almost had an area pass by Katarov that could have set one of our guys in.
Logan Pietola taking the draw, losing it. And the Falcons now will try to push it up. And that went off of Logan right to the net. And Stover with a smart play will just cover that up for the whistle. Michigan Tech, as I mentioned, in their gold uniforms tonight. After wearing the whites last night. Bowling Green in their brown road uniforms with the white and orange trim. And a faceoff down in front of Stover again. 1-0 Bowling Green with the lead. Falcons win the faceoff. They won the faceoff battle last night. 52% of the draws. Here comes Foe. Foe with a nice move. Got it to the side of the goal. Another shot towards the side and paddled away there by Blake, I believe. Down on the right wing corner of the Michigan Tech zone now. This is Kirsten. Kirsten getting away, trying to get away from a check of the Huskies. Under 15 to play here in the period. 1-0 Bowling Green with the lead. Good job by Logan Pietola. Got through a check. Got it to Isaac Gordon. He slaps it up to center ice. And the Huskies now will give chase. Parker with it. He'll shoot it in. Blake blockers that one away. And brought up now by the Huskies to center ice. Across now for Isaac Gordon. Gordon stopped on the play down to the right wing corner, where it's picked up there by Sternberg. Sternberg able to work it up to the right wing. And here come the Falcons. Sternberg will get it at center ice. He'll backhand it right down past the goaltender Blake Pietola. Campbell trying to find it. Pushes it up. Got a little bit of a break right there. Cash Rasmussen will send it across the way. Bronte overskates the bouncing puck and tries to make a play at the red line. Can't do it. Bevilacqua will send it all the way back inside the Michigan Tech zone. 6 minutes gone here in the period. It's scooped up now by the Huskies and brought up by Cash Rasmussen. His pass blocked. Bevilacqua now will peel away and send it back to his defensive partner, McKinley, able to push it up. Fighton will dump it inside the Michigan Tech camp. Campbell in after it now. Cash Rasmussen not finding it. Huskies flat-footed right now. And flat overall. Now they'll send it deep. Good job by Cash to get it down there. Kostonen able to work it around. And McKinley now with a nice lead pass across the way. Falcons across the Michigan Tech line. Delayed. Here's the shot. Blocked in front. Loose puck in the high slot between the hash marks. It goes to the top of the crease, and it's still there. Huskies able to fish it out of there. That was Bartle. Couple of broken sticks out there, and the Huskies will bring it up now. Here's a stretch pass across, and they'll wave it off. Getting there is Richards right there in front for Nordstrom, and Nordstrom can't seem to buy one this weekend. Penalty coming up, and it's going against Michigan Tech, it looks like. Interference. An offensive zone interference call against the Huskies.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I thought there was someone had a stick on Bartle's hands. That's what I thought was getting
Well, let's take a look at those watching on Flo. Nice play there by Richards to Nordstrom. Okay.
2-minute minor. Interference.
No interference, the call against Bartle. Fans don't like it. See what they were calling there on the replay anyway, and the faceoff will be down in front of Blake. So what an opportunity here for Bowling Green. Losing 5-0 last night. They're up 1-0 here in the first period, and now on a power play. Both teams are 0 for 3 on the man advantage last night. Sternberg with a nice hold in, and a penalty kill right now brought to you by Core Wellness Chiropractic and Natural Medicine. That wraparound hit the referee. Back to the point. Sternberg now with it. He'll work it over to the right side. Power play for the Falcons. They're up 1-0. Good stick there by the Huskies. They clear it down.
It's some real good work on the penalty kill.
Stover now will leave it there for the defense. Sternberg, the big defenseman, will bring it up. Foe able to push it forward. Scardina with a lead pass. Right in. Shot scores right through Blake. And here we go. Bowling Green with a 2-0 lead on Michigan Tech. Just 35 seconds into the power play.
Yeah, and it's a rush goal on the power play. That's not usually not happening that often. So,
well, the Falcons taking advantage of the Huskies' mistakes.
Yeah, the Huskies have to. They seem to be just standing around watching. They have to re-engage and get on their toes and start winning some battles.
Josh Nodler will take the face-off at center ice, going against Stauber. The Huskies will try to stop the bleeding as fast as they can here. Pushed up now by Michigan Tech. 5-on-5 hockey misplayed and turned over by the Huskies. Taken now by Ozar. Ozar will send it over for Parker. Right in on Blake, and Blake's going to hold on for the whistle. Well, the first goal, not one that the Huskies wanted to give up. And this second goal, even though it was on the power play, you don't want to see that wide open of a rush in on your goaltender. And a 2-0 lead for the Falcons. 3 shots on goal. 2 of them are in for Bowling Green. Huskies only with 2 shots on goal. Face off to the left of Blake. First period being brought to you by the Wickley Agency. Draw controlled by the Falcons. Save made there. Rebound was there for a moment and brought up now by Michigan Tech. Kirsten getting the goal, by the way. Scardina now with 2 points on the 2 goals. And you can see Bowling Green playing with energy right now. Back inside the Falcon end. Off of the glass and up the center ice. Russell's got a guy right on him. He gets rid of it quickly. Michigan Tech on the transition comes across now. Logan drops it. There for Mosley. Rylan Mosley for Logan. He tried to bang it off the goaltender. Good job there by Stover to keep it out. He hugged that post pretty well. Huskies send it right back towards the goal, and Stover's going to hold on for the whistle. Good shift there. Good pushback by Michigan Tech to get some opportunity.
Absolutely, and a very clever play by Logan. He didn't have anything out front, and I think he was trying to surprise the goalie and throw it in off his back.
11:30 left to go in the period. Michigan Tech down 2-0 here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena. Bowling Green playing for their lives here tonight, trying to extend their season to at least a game tomorrow. Draw won by the Huskies. Baja Radio, his shot blocked, went right up into Fighton. He didn't know where it was. He felt it. And now McKinley will fire it back across the way. Doran will shoot it in. And the Falcons going on the forecheck. Baja Radio with it now. Hands it off for Pietla. Jed Pietla to the wing. Jack Works, able to move it up. And a bouncing puck at center ice. 11:08 left to go in the period. 2-0 Falcons with the lead. Jack Works across the line. They're going to call that offside in the faceoff coming up inside of the neutral zone.
I think the Huskies have to, concentrate a little bit more on connecting with their passes. It seems like they're getting 1 or 2 passes on, and then the third one gets intercepted or lost. And we got to get some zone time.
2-0 Falcons with the lead. Face-off in the neutral zone, controlled by Bowling Green. Santawana with it. He'll push it up. Back inside the Michigan Tech zone where freshman defenseman Nick Williams reverses flow there for Chase Pietla, the other freshman defenseman. These two played with each other in Youngstown. And batted down now inside of the Falcon zone. Falling down on the play. Sternberg right to the front for the Huskies. And Bartle couldn't find the loose puck. Last night those were going in. Tonight, not so much. Falcons with a 2-0 lead. Chase Pietla takes it back behind his own net. He'll bring it up now over to the left wing. Here come the Huskies across the way. Backhanded down by Nordstrom, who follows it up after losing it. Centering play there to Richards, and Blaze has just had the tough time there. Most of the passes have been just a little bit in his skates. Right to the front of the Michigan Tech goal there. And you can see that the Falcons are finishing their checks as well. Up to center ice. Huskies pushing it forward. Backhanded all the way down. Campbell took a little bit of a hit high there. Gets it deep inside of the zone. Nice job by the Falcons to get away from that forecheck, and Eric Parker will push it up. Huskies come right back with it again. Pedersen will send it back down. This comes off the wall, and a chance there at the side of the net was denied. Here's Russell now. His centering pass. Oh, what a shot there by Bronte. Another opportunity by the Huskies fanned on. Back now for Campbell. Campbell at the blue line. He's going to wait too long. No, he gets rid of it. Russell walks it in. Sends it over. That one's nearly turned over. Huskies to the net. Another save by Stover. Held in by Campbell. Campbell with it while the rest of the line makes a change. Another save by Stover. Huskies pouring it on right now. Trying to get a goal here and go within one. They're down 2-0. Huskies have it again. Back to the point. Here's a shot deflected. Couple of players down behind the play. That's why the fans are going crazy. Here's Logan Pietla now. Huskies have it. Tipped in front. Shot by Baja Radio. And he couldn't get it to go in. Now it's Isaac Gordon. Gordon held up on the play. Thought they might make a call there, but it's back up to center ice. Huskies bring it across again. Mosley sends it to the goal, and Logan Pietla just missed it with his stick, and Stover, a very smart play. That is a media timeout. 2-0. Bowling Green with the lead here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena. Welcome back. Here's a shot right off the draw by the Huskies. Isaac Gordon with it. Centers it. That one does not connect with the gold jersey. And Foe will intercept and bring it up to center ice. 2-0. Bowling Green with the lead. And the puck inside of the Michigan Tech zone. A centering pass right there. And chipped off the wall. The Huskies could get something going here. But that one stopped quickly. And the Falcons go back inside of their own zone with Kirsten. Sent up to center ice. Catarath waiting to get on. They're going to wave off the icing. Back inside the Michigan Tech zone. They reverse flow with Catarath. Arvid looking up ice. Able to get it to Koskapurti. Koskapurti, good game last night in his first game back. Catarath across the line with Koskapurti. Poked away from Arvid. And now it is Works pressing down there. Taken away and bringing it back now will be Seth Fighton. Fighton pushing it past Russell. Taken by Campbell. Campbell having a guy right on him. Falcons do a nice job to get that right to the front of the goal. 2-0. Bowling Green with the lead. 7:50 left to go in the first period. Picked up by Jack Works now. Oh, he took a hard hit and knocked down on the play. Back inside of the Bowling Green end. Huskies trying to match now what the Falcons have been able to do with some physical play. Back inside the Falcon end. Michigan Tech trailing 2-0. Making a line change on the fly. Sternberg in behind his net now. We'll wait for the line change to complete. And now we'll bring it up. Looks over to the left, sends it over to the right. Huskies with a nice intercept. And looking up ice now. We'll get it up to the red line. Taken away by Scardini. He's got 2 points already. A goal and an assist here tonight. One of his assists on the power play. Huskies send it back out to center ice. Picked up by Catarath. Nobody there. And the Huskies still a little bit off on some of their shifts here. Back inside of the Michigan Tech zone. Blake Pietila leaving it there. Huskies off the boards for Pedersen. Pedersen looking up ice now. Gets the red line, shoots it in. And the Huskies will make a line change. McKinley quickly moving it up. Huskies forced a turnover. And back the other way is Bartle. Bartle looking, shoots. And a save made there by Stover. Bartle, I think, more than anything, was looking for a rebound that might come back out. He had 2 other jerseys there. Pietila slides it over. Here's a chance for Richards. Scores! Yeah. Nice play, and Blaze Richards buries it, and that's a huge goal for the Michigan Tech Huskies. They're back within 1.
Yeah, since about the 10-minute mark, they've been pushing back pretty hard. They had a real good shift, and now off of some transition, they got a few shots, and Richards really had a nice job of corralling that puck and releasing it.
Boy, Blaze Richards has been close all weekend long. He's been fed the puck quite a few times, but a lot of times right kind of in between his skates, he hasn't gotten that good shot off that he has, and that one wasn't a rocket, but well placed and found the 5-hole, I believe, through Stover. Huskies get a big goal to pull within 1 after Bowling Green had gone up 2-0. 2-1 score now, and the Huskies pushing back again. Shot in, and Stover just closed that one up in time.
Yeah, and I think that the shot before that, I want to say Bartle had on the 3-on-1, that we saw how that goalie's going to give up some big rebounds. So even then, just off of the faceoff, he was a little shaky. So let's see how he comes under a little pressure.
Huskies with a steal right in front. Logan Pietila just could not haul it in. 2-1 now. The Falcons still with a lead. Again, they are trying to force a Game 3 here tonight. That will be played tomorrow night. Logan Pietila working it over for Ryland Mosley. Mosley across the line. We talked to him in our pregame. Out in the corner. Logan sends it across. Here's Trevor Russell walking in. His shot! And Stover made a brilliant save. Tipped in front right at the top of the crease. Not sure if Mosley got a piece of that or not. And Stover somehow kept it underneath him.
Yeah, and this game kind of started the way I thought. You know, Bowling Green, they had their backs to the wall. And you knew they were going to come with a push. And all of a sudden, Michigan Tech got their one back, and now they're going real strong. And it looks like Bowling Green's kind of into a more of a trap in the neutral zone. So they were up on their toes, forechecking early, and they're sitting back a little now.
Isaac Gordon was the Husky that got a stick on that shot from Russell. Draw won by the Falcons. Play inside of Bowling Green's end. The Huskies have been putting together a couple of shifts here. after a great start by Bowling Green. Sternberg with it now. And Jack Works will hold it in. Katarok will go in after it. Stover's going to try to play it, and he will. Well played there by Stover. Around the fight, and Fighton chips it up and can't get it out. Oh, and it hopped over the stick of Jack Works. Bad break there for the Huskies. And Michigan Tech has to come outside of the zone. They push it forward for Katarok. Katarok tried to bring it to the front of the net. Too many brown jerseys right there. And it's back out to neutral play. Huskies with control. 5 minutes left to go in the first period. Works going down on the play. Brought up now by Campbell. Campbell turns it over, and here come the Falcons, but the Huskies step up nicely with Jed Pietila. This is Nordstrom cycling back inside of his own zone. Long pass up again. Huskies have it. Here's a chance for Michigan Tech. Oh, and a high shot there by Richards, looking for a second goal of the game. That puck was on edge. Had that not, that might have been okay. Delayed offside against Michigan Tech. 4.5 left to go in the period. 11 shots on goal for Michigan Tech, but they trailed 2-1. Falcons played a great first 8-9 minutes of this game. Huskies have turned it a little bit here in this second half of the period.
Yeah, the Huskies are really going now. They're skating.
Here's Bronte trying to get it out. He can't. Second opportunity, he should be able to, and he got a guy chasing him. Bronte gets the red line, and a smart play there by Tyrone. He'll get across. Tyrone Bronte will bring it all the way around behind the net. Back to the point. Shot taken there, tipped by the Huskies, and sent over the crossbar. Michigan Tech trying to tie this up before the end of the period. Just under 4 remaining. Shot towards the goal. That one well wide of the net, though, inside of the Falcon end. Pitched out of there by the Huskies, or by the Falcons, rather, and Huskies will track it down with Williams. Quickly up for Gordon. The Huskies have been moving it up quickly. Mosley had it hop over his... Ooh, there's a little bit of a hit there, and Mosley stays on his feet, and that'll be a stoppage of play. Hand pass is called with 3:30 left to go. Want to let you know that Pisani Company of Atlantic Mine has been distributing your favorite beverages since 1942. Enjoy White Claw, Bell's, Coors Light, and the official seltzer of the NHL, truly. Pisani Company, family-owned company in Atlantic Mine. Face off in the neutral zone. Grant taking the center position for the Falcons. Huskies will win it. Isaac Gordon able to stop that difficult bounce pass and get it in deep. Falcons will get it back to the line. Huskies hold it in. Shot just wide of the net. Not sure if Stover saw that one all the way in. Works now with it. Gets it down low. Huskies pressing from behind the net now. One of the defensemen losing his stick. Here's Ryland Mosley. Mosley needing some help down there. And the puck comes loose. Scardino with a pass and a nice play by the Falcons. They will be able to bring this up to center ice. Kirsten pushes it forward. They're going to wave off the icing. 2:56 left to go. 2-1. Michigan Tech trailing by a goal here late in the period. Brought up by Chase Pietila. Chase brings it down. He falls down on the play. Gets back up, tries to make a play. Chase working against Emerson. Emerson not able to make it. Now Sternberg with control. He makes a nice play from behind the net to get away from the forecheck. Sternberg will skate it up across the red line, across the blue line, right in on Blake. Big rebound off the blocker, a break. And it comes back out to center ice, controlled by the Falcons. 2:22 left to go in the first period. Emerson working it across. Here come the Falcons, a shot towards the goal. Huskies got a partial block on that one. Michigan Tech will go off the glass, get it to the line. Can't get it out. Second opportunity, they do. Katarok overskates the puck and sent right back down inside of the zone. 2:02 left to go in the first. 2-1. Bowling Green with the lead. Huskies going back with it inside of their own zone. Back across the way. This is Parker down inside of the Bowling Green end. Huskies will finish up a line change here. Bartle trying to make a play. Almost too many men again. The Falcons got called on that last night. And back inside of the Michigan Tech zone. Bartle with it, sends it over on a blind pass. He gets knocked down on the plate. Across the way comes Nordstrom with speed. Centers it just out of reach of Richards, who hauled it in but couldn't get a shot off. Bouncing puck, Nordstrom just flying around out there right now. And Nordstrom forces the turnover, but that's going to go right back to Norris. Down to 1:12 remaining here in the period. Scardina will send it down, no icing. Blake comes out of the net. Maybe they were going to call an icing there. Huskies got to get back coverage-wise, and a penalty coming up. Cross-check's going to be the call. So Michigan Tech with a .01 remaining in the period will get their first power play.
I really like that Nordstrom he's setting an example. He's been coming on from second half of this season, and his work ethic is just unbelievable.
Let's go down to the
Bowling Green, number 29. 2 minutes, cross-checking.
So Brody Waters is going to sit for cross-checking. Huskies will get their first power play of the game. Huskies were 0 for 3 on the man advantage last night. One of those was an abbreviated power play. Power play brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Brent Peterson, making sense of investing. 2-1 Bowling Green with a 1-goal lead. Huskies now with an opportunity to try to tie this up. Katarov taking the draw. And the Huskies move it back. Chase Pietolo with control. Chase with it. Over for Mosley. Mosley, his pass, not a good one, but Katarov able to get a piece of that one. They chip it back or try to. Can't do it. Hustling over there as Koskapurti will get there in time on the far point. Koskapurti from the half wall now. Up top for Chase. Chase drives it to the middle. Back up top for Koskapurti in front. And Castor's trying to find that one, and they hold it in. Good hustle by Chase. Chase sends it towards the goal. That one redirected just wide. And like that little loft alley-oop play by Chase, knocked down, and they got to call a high stick? No. And picked up all by the Huskies. Brought across the way. Here comes Mosley. Mosley, took a glove to the head there. Huskies get it back to the point where Chase is going to hold it in. Power play for the Huskies. 14 seconds left to go in the period. Down low for Katarov. Katarov for Mosley. That one not good. Back to Chase now. 8 seconds left. 5 seconds. Shot towards the goal. And that's going to go right to the corner. Almost snuck in there. Stover with a nice save to keep it out of the net. Good push by the Huskies, who will have 59 seconds left on their power play to start the second period. 2-1 Bowling Green with the lead after one.
Yeah, that was a great end to the period for the Huskies, and I think they're going to carry some momentum into the next period. Especially starting off on a power play, you can keep that same unit out there.
2-1 Bowling Green after one period of play. We're going to check in with, I believe, Blaze Richards, who scored the goal for the Michigan Tech Huskies. What a great start, though, by the Bowling Green Falcons. Getting that bit of a leaker there on that first goal, but coming back and getting a power play goal on the rush. And the Huskies found themselves down 2-0, but a big goal by Blaze Richards, a senior, able to make it a 1-goal game. Blaze is checking in with us down in the tunnel right now. Blaze, I know you're trying to give you a chance to catch your breath a little bit. Take us through the goal if you can. That was a big one to get back in this game.
Honestly, I don't really know how the play worked, but I got up to Chase, I think, and he went D to Willie, and saw him start walking down and faked his shoe, and I just stopped in the lane and called for it. He found me, and I just shot him with it. So,
Blazer,
great play by Willie.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It seemed like the last couple of nights, including tonight, but last night, you were in great position for a lot of great one-timers, and the passes were just a hair off, maybe just in your skates. And I know you take pride in getting those shots off no matter what, but it does make it a lot easier if it's right on your tape, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Sometimes it's on me. I gotta adjust a bit better because if it's around me, I gotta get a stick on it. But yeah, it definitely helps the pucks are where I want them.
How important was that pushback by you guys after Bowling Green came out with a great first half of a period?
It's enormous. I mean, we knew they were going to come out hard. I mean, their season's on the line, so we just got to counter, and I thought we did well in the second half there. We just got to carry that through the rest of the game, and I think it'll pay off for us.
All right, congratulations on the goal. Good luck in the second.
Thank you.
All right, that is Blaze Richards, the goal scorer for the Michigan Tech Huskies, and Blazer now with 3 goals on the season. And he pulls the Huskies within 1, but a good first half of that period. Well done by the Bowling Green Falcons. They lead after 1 period of play, 2-1. We'll let you know that you can access your Range Bank account anytime through digital banking at rangebank.com or the Range Bank app. Check your balance, deposit checks, pay bills, and chat with the friendly banking team from the palm of your hand. Bank smarter, bank faster, bank with ease. Member FDIC, Range Bank of the Copper Country. First period was brought to you by the Wickley Agency. We'll be back after this on Mix 93 at FloHockey. Welcome back to the John McGinnis Standard Ice Arena. Dirk Hemroff and Brian Haddon here on Mix 93 and FloHockey. Huskies and the Falcons. Falcons with a 2-1 lead. Michigan Tech will start with a half of a power play remaining. Brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Brent Peterson. Big draw here if the Huskies can get possession. Jaden Grant will try to do the opposite. Do the same for his team, I should say, but keep it away from the Huskies. And a nice draw win by Grant. That's big for the Falcons right there. And they'll clear it back up to center ice and inside the Michigan Tech zone. Huskies down by 1 with a power play, clean sheet of ice. 0 for 3 last night on the man advantage. First power play of the night right now. Campbell across the line, didn't get it deep. Passed it down there, and the Huskies will shoot it towards the goal. That went off a defender. Right to the front of the goal, goes high into the air. And a loose puck now at the side. Huskies trying to find a way to set this up with a half a minute left. Here's a pass, a score! Oh, what a play! Isaac Gordon on the one-timer ties it up with 27 seconds still remaining on that power play. The Huskies have made it 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great release by
Isaac Gordon.
Oh my gosh, he just let that fly as soon as it hit his tape. He was in a situation just like Ovechkin over there, patiently waited. It was in his wheelhouse, and he went top shelf with that. That was a beautiful goal.
No chance for Stover to get over there in time. He tried. He did everything he could.
Yeah, that was off the pipe and in, I think. That was just a great shot.
And a great pass by Logan. Here's Mosley now with a chance. He scores! And a penalty coming up. Mosley has given the Huskies a 3-2 lead, and the Huskies are going on the power play to boot.
Yeah, this is college athletics right here. The momentum changed, and the pushback we got that we wanted on the power play, and now the puck is bouncing the wrong way from Bowling Green and our way.
That's the second goal for Stover between the wickets. And Mosley just staying with the puck. And here's the penalty call coming up here in just a moment. Huskies, I believe, are going on the power play here. I'm not crazy about this call watching the replay here. I'm guessing it's going to be a slash.
Bowling Green!
I didn't see
Number
it.
5! 2-minute minor! Flashing!
All right, it is a slash. The arm was up in the air before the puck went in the net.
Well, the crowd certainly is excited.
Huskies with 2 big goals in the first minute of play. And back on the power play now, looking for more. Works with a shot. Power play brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Brent Peterson. Bronte with it now, down low. Works will bring it up. Bouncing puck just went wide of the net. Huskies. Logan Pietila. Logan has just been feeling it all weekend. He'll shoot. That one did not get through. Back up top now. Here is Campbell. They call him Soupy. Right side. Logan with a shot. Nice save by Stover. Stover in perfect position on that play. And holds on for the whistle.
Yeah, I'd like to see the puck move a little bit more. We're kind of holding on to it here. You see when we move it quick and release it quick, we're having success. But
face-off will be down in front of Stover again. It's a power play for the Huskies. They're 1 for 1 on the man advantage. This is their second now in a row. 18:44 remaining in the second period. Huskies win the draw, almost lose it. Isaac Gordon almost lost it there. Huskies a little sloppy on the power play. Gordon couldn't trigger that one as it was sent across by Logan again. Works now trying to win a battle down in the corner. Sends it around for Logan. Huskies trying to maintain possession down there. 3-on-1, now 3-on-2 in favor of Bowling Green. Configuration down in the corner. The puck just bouncing all over the place. And watch out. Here come the Falcons down the way in a shorthanded 2-on-1. Kirsten shoots. Saved by Blake. Giant save by Blake Pietila right there. Kirsten with a great play to bring it up shorthanded. And the Huskies just can't get anything to go their way right now as far as hanging on to the puck. But now comes Logan. Logan trying to settle it down and set it up. Logan sauces it over now. Huskies with a play to the top. Shot blocked in front and cleared down nicely by the Falcons. Blake's going to have to play it up. He gets it there to Nick Williams. Williams will bring it back. 21 seconds left to go in the second power play for Michigan Tech. 3-2. The Huskies were down by 1. Coming into the period, they're up by 1 now. Here comes Mosley. Ryland Mosley across the line. He'll go off the backboards there for Kataroff. Kataroff had to kick it around, and Huskies going in on the forecheck. Falcons looking a little tired out there right now. The penalty is over. Sternberg is out. Watch out. Chase with a shot. Tipped in front. Chase follows it up in the corner. Centers it. A bouncing puck is right there at the high crease. And goes loose in the high half wall there. And the Falcons now will clear it up to center ice. And this is not going to be icing. Blake's going to have to play it. He will. Emerson was in on the forecheck there for Bowling Green. And now Fighton will fire it inside the Michigan Tech zone. 3-2 Huskies. Bouncing puck down. Picked up by Richards. Up for Mosley. They're going to wave off the icing. This is going to go all the way down inside the Bowling Green end. Huskies with 18 shots on goal, 6 for the Falcons. And this will be icing against Bowling Green, and faceout coming back inside of the Falcons and 3-2 Huskies. Well, the Huskies in that second half of that power play, fumbling the puck a little bit, and a great opportunity by Kirsten we see there on the replay. Boy, he delayed, and Blake just stuck with him.
Yeah, that's the save that you need from Blake. Those are game changers, and you know, it keeps the momentum on our side.
Blaze Richards to take the draw for Michigan Tech. I think he's going against Nodler, Josh Nodler, best centerman for the Falcons. Up to center ice. Good job there by Bowling Green to get it in deep. This won't be icing. Baja Radio trying to win that battle down there. It's sent around by the Huskies, and this will come outside of the zone. Sternberg had the hold up there with, didn't want to get called for too many men on the ice. Sternberg now with control. Nice feed up for Jankulo across the Michigan Tech line. And back in after it now is Jed Pietli. He'll send it around for Nordstrom. Nordstrom sent it there. That's a turnover. Ozar with it now for the Falcons. He's wheeling and dealing. A shot! And this one went through, and I don't know how that didn't go in. McKinley with it now. Back to the point. Sternberg misfires on a pass or a shot, and the Huskies will get it up to center ice. Delayed offside against the Falcons. That's a break for Michigan Tech right there. And out to center ice now for Nordstrom. Nordstrom across the line. Dumped all the way in, and that line's going to get right off the ice. 15:36 left to go in the second period. The Huskies up by 1 now, 3-2. Falcons across the line with Scardina. Diving play made there by Michigan Tech's Campbell, but it's still inside the zone by Posseman. He'll shoot off the end wall. Came right out front. Well played. Ooh, watch out. Campbell nearly took a heavy hit, and the Huskies will break it up to center ice. Stauber couldn't find it. It was in his skates. Stolen away by Scardina, and back inside the Bowling Green end. Nearing the 5-minute mark here of the second. Brought to you by Copper Country Ford. Shot towards the goal. Pass, actually, inside the Michigan Tech zone. Passed it in again, trying to go off the lively end wall here at Michigan Tech. Pass to the front. Scardina hit the side of the net on the short side and brought back up now by Michigan Tech. Huskies skated up with Pedersen. Pedersen will just float it down inside of the Bowling Green end. Chase Pietla stepping up on the play. Has some backing there with Arvid Kataroff. And a good battle there is won by Michigan Tech. Up to Jack Works now. Works stopped in his tracks and then will dump it down. Huskies with a simmering pass. Here's a chance now for Williams, and it's clubbed down there by Stover. Stover got caught out of the net there, Brian, and the Huskies tried to capitalize on it.
Absolutely. You know, the last little phase, about 3 or 4 minutes, Bowling Green, since they're killed off that penalty, it seems like they got a little bit of jump, and we've weathered the storm, and now we've got to push back here a little bit.
Face off down in front of Stover. Made some nice saves here tonight. Couple he probably want back. Same with Blake. Draw one by the Falcons, but held in by the Huskies. Arvid Kataroff sent it down deep. Jack Works doing what he does well. Got it to the front of the goal, but Fighton was able to take it away. Now Chase Pietla will protect that puck as best he can. Nick Williams going in defensively, and a good forecheck here by the Falcons. And Doran now will center it right to the stick, though, of Jack Works, and he'll start it back for the Huskies. Gets it across the way now for Koskapirti. Over for Williams, a pass to the front, and a save made there by goaltender Stover. Williams had the wherewithal to go to the back door. Instead of taking the shot, Huskies got to get back now as it's brought up to center ice by Doran, but he sent that a little bit too far ahead. Williams tripped up on the play. Oh, the Falcons might have got away with one there, but a hand pass is going to be called. And the Huskies thought they were going on the power play.
Yeah, that was a real nice play, entering the zone to find Koskaperti coming in late.
And just saved the goal. Stover absolutely saved the goal, looking at that replay there, by sticking that skate out and just got it in time.
It was with his toenail.
Face-off down in front of Blake. 3-2 Huskies with the lead. 13:36 left to go in our second period. Baja Radio behind his own net now. Will work it up to the wing. And a bouncing puck's going to trickle back inside the Michigan Tech zone. Logan's got to make a good play. Smart play he does up the center ice. McKinley will take over. Young defenseman for Nodler. Nodler moving it over for Sternberg. He had to kind of throw the brakes on there as he overskated the puck. Wasn't expecting it. And now Nodler with it. And go back for Sternberg. Falcons up at center ice. This is going to be tipped all the way down. No icing. Blake's going to stay in the net. Baja Radio will get there first. Works it quickly and hard right to the skates of Mosley. And there's that little difference of a pass that is not on the tape. Now the Falcons with opportunity to put pressure on inside of the Michigan Tech zone. But it comes up the center ice, and Mosley's going to try to pick up a loose puck. He nearly got around Sternberg. Sternberg with a good stick right at the end there. A bouncing puck. Mosley's going to pick it up. Got it behind the net. Centering attempt there by Isaac Gordon. Knocked down with a high stick, and this will be whistled. And a face-out coming back inside on the Bowling Green end.
Mosley almost made an incredible play there. He kind of hooked the puck back and over a stick and almost got that real good chance on that.
Face-off down in front of Stover. And it will be Richards taking the draw for Michigan Tech against Gardena. Richards going to win this one back. Campbell will step up on the play now. Centers it, and a shot taken there by Richards. Good save by Stover. Nice play by the Huskies. Campbell. There's a steal again. Here's a shot. That one, Bartle not able to get good wood on that one. Huskies moving the puck well. They'll hold it in at the point. Sent over. Quick tap passes right to the front of the goal. Stover reaches out, makes the save, and the Huskies couldn't find a way to get past him. He had come so far out of the net, he blocked everything out, and back inside of the zone. They're going to wave off the icing, so Russell back for the Huskies. 8 minutes gone here in the second period. Michigan Tech 3. Bowling Green 2. Here come the Falcons now. Kirsten across the line. Kirsten blows a tire, but he got it to the front of the goal. Huskies are out of position. Back to the point. Foe with control. Makes a move, gets around. Stauber takes the shot. Huskies need a line change here. Here's a shot. Blake wanted to reach out and cover it up. Wasn't able to. And now Chase will flip it high into the air for a safe exit out of the zone. Evelakwa now will go back behind his own goal. Got it there for Passanen. Passanen will send it over to the right wing corner. 11:21 left in the second period. Michigan Tech 3, Bowling Green 2. Pass up for the Falcons across the Michigan Tech line. Here's the shot. They score over the short side shoulder of Blake Pietola. And what a shot taken there to tie this up 3-3 with 11:11 left to go in the period. Full with an unbelievable wrister.
Yeah, that was just set up with a little bit of a chip into an area. And Full was coming with full speed. He got the mismatch and went short side high. Prior to that, Kirsten, he is a sneaky, dangerous player for the Falcons.
11:11 left to go in the second period. And Falcons have tied this up 3-3. Baja Radio going to be called on the penalty. And now things are going way in favor of Bowling Green. The Huskies right now, and the Falcons are earning their success here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena. Let's go down to the referee at ice level.
Michigan Tech, number 7. 2 minutes. Holding.
How about these two teams? One team dominating, and then the other team dominates. The other team dominates, the other team dominates. That's what we've seen here tonight. And Bowling Green has tied it up, and now they're going on the power play for the second time here tonight. Penalty kill brought to you by Core Wellness Chiropractic and Natural Medicine. The Huskies clear it. Sternberg back behind his net now. He'll bring it up to speed. Big defenseman, where's number 5? Slides it over. Foe across the line. Back to Sternberg. Sternberg looking to shoot, hangs onto it for McKinley. McKinley walks it down to the dot, backhands it out for Sternberg. Huskies trying to block. No shot taken yet. McKinley with it. Power play for the Falcons. 3-3 score. Falcons back to the point. Sternberg. Over for Foe. Brett Foe will skate it down now to the half wall, to the bottom of the circle, sends it in the middle, and nice hold there by McKinley. That was not how that was supposed to be. McKinley walks it down now. Scardina in behind the net. He tried to slap it home, and I tell you what, the Huskies were there but didn't pick up a stick. They got a break right there and clear it down.
Yep. The Huskies, well...
10-10 left to go in the second period. Big hit down there, the fans here at the MAC getting a rise out of that. Halfway through second period action. 3-3 score. Still 55 seconds left to go in the Baja Radio penalty. Fighting now brings it across. He's stopped by the Husky defense. That was Williams. Chase Pietla tried to go up the boards. Huskies will clear it to the line and just get it outside of the zone, but not all the way down. Falcons will have to come outside of the zone. 22-6 are the shots. The Falcons have 6 shots on goal. They have 3 goals here tonight on Blake Pietla. Brought up by Nodler. Nodler will hand it off to Doran. Doran over for fighting. He's got Nodler going to the net. Tried to feed him. Couldn't get it to him cleanly, and now Nodler with it down in the left wing corner. He'll give it off for Doran. 17 seconds left in the Michigan Tech penalty. The Huskies trying to hold on here. 3-3 score. Here's a one-timer, partially banned on, and he scored again. It went off the backboards. A bad break for the Huskies to the other side, and the Falcons with 2 straight have regained the lead, 4-3 on the power play.
Yeah, that was just a crazy bounce off the backboard, but it missed short side, and then it looked like Blake had overplayed it there on the one side. Couldn't get back in time.
Falcons back in the lead after the Huskies had taken everything away from Bowling Green early on in this period. And a face-off coming up at center ice. Credit the Falcons.
Yeah, the Falcons and Huskies dodged a bullet on a set play they had going behind the net earlier in that power play too.
Back inside the Michigan Tech zone. Let's see how these teams respond there. Loose puck inside the Husky den. This is Scardina. Hands it off to Sternberg. Sternberg walks it down. He had a guy wide open on the far side. Huskies were out of position, but they clear it down. This will be an icing call against Michigan Tech. And if you're a Huskies fan, boy, you want to see this team start figuring it out pretty quick, because there was another situation where a nice job by the Falcons that pushed somebody off on the back door there for their team, wide open, and they just couldn't feed it over to him. Face off to the right of Blake. He's given up 4 here tonight, the Huskies have. Shot by the Falcons. That one just went wide of the net. Right off of the face-off, a good clean win there again by Bowling Green. Huskies out there with the Nordstrom, Blaze Richards line with Bartle, and play inside of the the Michigan Tech end. Bowling Green on the forecheck. They're going to call a hand pass here with 8:22, and we'll have a stoppage of play. 4-3, Bowling Green back in the lead here at the MAC.
To the video board as Michigan Tech Athletics, Northwood Sporting Goods of Hancock, and Good Times Music in Houghton honor a United States military veteran tonight. Reverend Kenneth Toth, age 93, served in the United States Navy during the Korean War aboard the destroyer USS Frontier. Reverend Toth's decorations include the National Defense Service Medal, the Korean Service Medal, and the United Nations Medal. After his service to his country, Reverend Kenneth Toth served his community in Calumet as a pastor for 60 years. Staff Sergeant Joseph Henrietti, served as a B-24 tail gunner during World War II, completing 14 missions. Joe's decorations include the Gunner Badge, the Air Crew Member Badge, and several other awards. He is the last living World War II veteran in Keweenaw County. In June, Joe will be celebrating his 99th birthday, and he is proud to have spent all those years in Keweenaw County. Husky fans, please welcome tonight's Veteran Salute honorees, Reverend Kenneth Toth.
Period. Huskies down by a goal. Bowling Green with the lead right now. Centering pass by Michigan Tech right to the front of the goal and stolen away by the Falcons and brought back up to center ice now. Huskies stop that. It's going to be a delayed offside against the Falcons, and they'll have to come outside of the zone. They'll take that opportunity to make a line change. Michigan Tech working it up for Jack Works. Works with a shot in. Save made there with the glove of Stover. And cleared back out to center ice now for the Falcons. Huskies will get it right back across. Jack Works tips it in for a line change. 7:44 left in the second period. Michigan Tech on a back check there by Tyrone Bronte will go to the bench for a change as well. Pedersen hops onto the ice. And it's the Bowling Green Falcons setting it up now from behind their own net. They'll bring it up. Sternberg with a long lead pass. That one will go all the way down. Chase Piela's got to get there in time. Took a little bit of extra time to get there, and that allowed the Falcons to really kind of get some pressure down there. Williams will push it up, and the Huskies tip it up to center ice. The exits out of the zone and the entries into the zone for Michigan Tech are not nearly what they were last night here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena.
Yeah, that's evident, and they have to get back to getting some pucks in deep and putting some pressure on down low in the corners.
Kataroth bringing it in for the Huskies, not able to get it to the net. And the Huskies will hold it in. Back out to center ice. Good clear there by the Falcons, but knocked right back in by Michigan Tech. Stover will stop it behind the net, leaves it there for the defense. Bevilacqua will send it over to the other corner and quick pass up to center ice now for Brody Waters. Waters will shoot it inside of the Michigan Tech zone. Falcons with a one-goal lead, 4-3. This is their third actually one-goal lead of the game. Brought back up to center ice now by Michigan Tech. Turned over and brought back across by the Falcons and dumped in. Michigan Tech is out shooting the Bowling Green Falcons right now, 23-8. Here comes Isaac Gordon across the line. His pass, not a good one, broken up. Campbell, though, will knock it down for the Huskies. Campbell right to the front of the goal. That one, looks like Logan got a piece of that one. Just went wide of the net. Back for Baja Radio. Pass over for off the post. That was Campbell, who had pitched in and was still down in the zone. Rung it off the post on the short side. That would have tied the game up. Huskies not able to hold it in. Back up to center ice now. And sauced all the way down inside the Michigan Tech zone. Sardina's going to get there first. Back to the point now. McKinley. McKinley moving to the middle. Now to the right side. He'll shoot through traffic. Good idea there by McKinley. Huskies will bat it up to center ice. Won't get it any further than that unless Isaac Gordon can find it. He's not able to. 5:27 left to go in the second period. Mosley not able to find that puck, and now it is McKinley back inside of the zone. Huskies will change up. 5:15 left in the second period. Bowling Green 4, Michigan Tech 3. Falcons trying to force a game 3 tomorrow evening. Chopped at by Michigan Tech inside of the zone. Bartle working against Sternberg. Ozar is in there as well. Bartle fishes it out of there. He's being caught from behind, makes a couple of nice moves to get away. Bartle gets it across the line and dumped all the way in deep now by Michigan Tech, who will go on the forecheck. Huskies get there first. Centering attempt. The shot there taken by Nordstrom. Didn't get much on it. Saved by Stover. 4:43 left in the second period. Huskies scored 2 quick goals in the first minute of this period. Took back all the momentum. And then the Falcons got it back. Here's Bartle with the pass. That was right into traffic, though. And here come the Falcons back the other way. Doran, he elects to go back with it. Sternberg's at the end of a shift. He's just trying to get off. And the Huskies force him to handle the puck again and then backhands it down. 4:15 left to go in the period. Nordstrom's going to pick it up on the wing. His pass right in the skates, but kicked up now by Chase. Chase's pass fanned on. And the Huskies will lose control, and they'll go back with it now, or the Falcons will, and push it up the center ice again. Cross the line. Getting back was Koska Pirti. Might have just saved a short breakaway there that the Falcons almost had. Brought across now by the Huskies. Bouncing puck inside of the zone, and come back now will be Fighton. Seth Fighton gets it across the line there for Doran. Huskies going down on the play. Need to get right back up with Chase Pietola. Michigan Tech pushing it forward now and reaching out for it. Penalty coming up against the Falcons. Delayed call. Williams is going to drop it for Bronte. Bronte walks in for Williams, and he had an empty net, and he didn't shoot the puck. And that will stop it now as the Falcons got possession. Huskies are going to go on the power play, but could have tied it up right there, it looked like, on that opportunity. Here's the replay.
Yeah, the Christian Stouffer, when he's playing, he's out far on the top of the paint, and there are opportunities to fake a shot. And
Following play is under review for a major penalty.
We didn't see this at all. So I didn't anyway. I saw the aftermath of it, but it was well behind the play.
Yeah, could be a check to the head.
Well, we'll see here. Huskies and the Falcons really grinding it out here tonight. 4-3. Bowling Green with the lead. No score elsewhere in the CCHA. At least we don't have anything yet from Northern Michigan at Minnesota State. Later on tonight, Ferris State at Bemidji, and Lake State can finish up their series if they can beat St. Thomas, who's incredibly banged up. Again, we understand weren't able to field a full lineup last night. But what a game here tonight. The Huskies dominating on the shot chart here at home.
Yeah, this kind of takes you back a few generations of the wide-open Wayne Gretzky era hockey, where there's mistakes and teams are capitalizing on it.
Well, the Huskies will lose their timeout here if this is not a major penalty. It was a 2-minute minor going to be called. And the replays we have seen thus far are inconclusive. While we wait on that, we'll tell you that McGann Building Supply is your authorized Anderson window dealer of the Western Upper Peninsula. See their beautiful showroom in downtown Hancock, or check them out online at McGannBuildingSupply.com. McGann Building Supply, Monday through Saturday. You got thoughts on that, Brian, at all?
Yeah, it looked like he got up pretty high with his hands to the head, but I don't know the exact letter of the law.
Well, the review is over. Let's get the call here from the referees who took a good hard look at it.
After review, it has been determined it's a minor penalty, 2 minutes for indirect contact to the head.
Well, the Huskies will lose their timeout. That's huge. Here's the replay now that we see. And so Michigan Tech will get a power play here, but only a 2-minute minor, and will be without their timeout. That was not announced. Unless the officials reviewed this on their own, which I don't think they did.
This is a very important power play with it being in the second period, late in the second period for the changes.
So Seth Fighton is out for indirect contact to the head. Huskies on the power play, brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Brent Peterson. Campbell. Gordon with a hard shot, and the nice save by goaltender Stover. Campbell will hold it in now. Huskies on the power play, trying to tie it up. Shot, save, and held onto by Stover. And we'll have a little skirmish again down in the crease, or outside of the crease of Stover's net. Campbell with that shot on the replay. Stover couldn't handle it cleanly, and Stover dropped the stick so he could use that blocker glove to cover it up. Smart play there by that netminder.
Absolutely. But good traffic in front by Works.
Jack Works in front there. Nearly got a screen or a redirect goal last night.
30, roughing.
Oh, wow. So the Huskies are going to get a 5-on-3 right now for 1:36, barring any other calls. You see the replay here again. Yeah, Works didn't appear like he was going to go in. Yeah, it's going against. Will take the draw. 4-3, Bowling Green with a 1-goal lead. Huskies win it back. 4-on-3, 5-on-3 advantage. Huskies have it now up top with Isaac Gordon. Gordon walks it in. Shot right off the backside of the defender. Shot there. That one just went wide of the net. The fans thought it went in. Nicely cleared down by the Falcons.
Yeah, Tyrone Bronte's done a nice job tonight in that bumper position.
Now brought up by Campbell. Campbell bringing it in. At his pocket pick, almost. Works able to maintain possession. 5-on-3 advantage here for the Huskies. They are trying to tie this game up. Here's Logan Pietila. Shoots. Rebound. Scores. Right in front the Huskies, but Tyrone Bronte banks it home. Tie this game up 4-4.
That's a huge goal for the Huskies. And now they still have some time. So those momentum swings, we could be right back with another goal lead here in a second.
Stover made the initial save and actually got a good piece of Tyrone's shot, but wasn't able to keep it out of the net. The Huskies tie this up 4-4.
I like the weave that they had. They had a 3-man weave up top, and it was giving Bowling Green's top guy on the triangle a bit of a confusion. Then they were able to get it down low. Head coach of the Falcons, Ty Eigner, can understand his frustration, certainly. His team able to come back again and take a 4-3 lead. And a couple of penalties called. And Michigan Tech now with an opportunity still on the power play. Brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Brent Peterson. Chase Pietila rattled off the puck right there. The Huskies work it back. Now down low again, Katarov. Backhand pass to Mosley. Mosley's got Chase up top. Good stick right there by Fighton. Fighton up top now. Here's Koskapirti's shot. That one blocked. And the Huskies just barely hold it in. Ill-advised shot there by Koskapirti. That was blocked solidly. And the Huskies got a break. Here's a shot again. This one sails out of play, and that's a souvenir puck brought to you by the Reliance Insurance Agency of Lutz. That goal, by the way, for Tyrone Bronte is his 6th of the season, 14th of his career. Yeah, and I had mentioned he's been doing a good job in that bumper position, and he was Johnny on the spot there.
Boy, I like the way Fighton, number 21, he plays that top position on the penalty kill, and he makes it difficult for the Huskies to move that puck quickly.
He sure does.
Back out the center ice. Good job here again by the Falcons to get it clear. Huskies scrambling a little bit to get possession. 30 seconds left to go in this power play. They get it to the front, tip there, and a nice save by Stover. Back to the point. Campbell's going to step up on the play. Another shot for the Huskies. Scores! 5-4 Michigan Tech. 2 slaps at it by Jack Works. He needed 2, and he got the second one in on the doorstep. Michigan Tech has taken a 5-4 lead.
Yeah, that was a great heads-up pass. I want to say Isaac Gordon threw that pass across. Goalie, he throws him. Goalie was playing a shot, and pullback door was open. Good job picking it up off his skates.
Just a goal fest here tonight between the Huskies and the Falcons. Michigan Tech is back up again, 5-4. Huskies control the faceoff. 5-on-5 hockey for the first time in a little while. Play at the blue line for Bowling Green. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Brought up now by Kirsten. Kirsten bringing it wide. Centers it. Again, tried to knock it off of Blake and in the net. This is going to go all the way down. No icing. 5-4 Michigan Tech. Boy, if you stepped away for a cup of coffee or anything, you're going to miss a lot in this game. There's so much going on.
It's been a fun game.
Back inside of the Michigan Tech zone, the Koskapurti with control. Up to the wing. Huskies nearly turn it over right there. They get it back out the center. Kicked up by Mosley. Mosley going in on Stover. Stover with a smart play to come out and knock that away before Mosley could get it. 16 seconds left to go in the period. 5-4, Michigan Tech with the lead. What a wild one here tonight. And we are about to get to our second intermission here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Rink. Listen to this crowd here tonight. It was a 2-1 lead for Bowling Green going into this period. It is now 5-4 Michigan Tech. Crazy. Can the Huskies pull it off in the third period? To close this one out, we'll have to wait and see here on Mix 93 WKMJ. And we'll be talking with Jack Works in just a moment, who has the go-ahead goal right now for Michigan Tech here in this wacky game. And Jack, I don't know about you, but this is one of the stranger ones we've seen in a while. Nice goal at the end there. Your thoughts on that second period?
Yeah, obviously a few power play goals there. They got some momentum, and they didn't have a ton of shots, but thought we stuck with it, and it's good to get a couple there at the end and take the lead.
We just seem flat-footed sometimes. Once they suck that momentum away from the Huskies, Bowling Green has done a nice job to kind of come back, and they took that lead again. What do you guys need to do to make sure that doesn't happen in the third period?
I think we just got to stick to our game, forecheck the puck, play our systems, and I think it should be all good. Just get the puck deep and keep throwing pucks in the net like we are. I think we're going to get a few more.
Jack, really quick before we let you go, take us through what was going through your head. Your first whack at it didn't go in, your second one did.
Yeah, not much going through my head, to be honest. Just whacking away and got it in, so yeah.
All right, congratulations. Good luck in the third.
Thank you.
Jack Works coming alive for Michigan Tech, as he's done so many times this season, to give the Huskies a 5-4 lead. We'll take a break. Be back. Michigan Tech 5, Bowling Green 4. This game is so far from being over, folks. Do not go anywhere from the MAC here on Mix 93 and Flow Sports. Coming to you from the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena, Dirk Hembroff and Brian Hannon here on Mix 93 and FloHockey. You have a weak heart. Good luck in this third period. 5-4 Michigan Tech with a 1-goal lead after Bowling Green has put together a pretty impressive road game here with their backs up against the wall, trying to force a Game 3 in their season. Huskies trying to close them out. And we've got 20 minutes on the clock. Our third period brought to you by Turbo Agency, an independent insurance agency representing many insurance companies. More security, more peace of mind. Turbo Agency, insurance simplified. And we are ready to go. Draw at center ice, controlled by the Falcons. Offside will be called and a faceoff will be in the neutral zone. And again, for those who didn't hear, the Coach Sean for the Huskies did not challenge for that review, so that was done by the officials. So the Huskies do indeed still have their timeout. That's big for Michigan Tech.
Yeah, it sure is good to have one, not knowing where this is all headed.
Nobody knows where this one's going right now, and the Falcons will get it across the line inside of the Michigan Tech zone. Poked away there for a second by the gold jerseys. Big hit there by Fighton. Held in there by McKinley, and boy, McKinley has been so good back at that blue line for Bowling Green here again tonight. Only 19, I believe he's only 19 years old. Brought up now by the Huskies. And Pietila, that's Logan, turning it over right at his own blue line. And the Falcons able to hold it in. Wrapped around. This is going to come outside of the zone. 5-4, Michigan Tech with the lead here early on in the third. The fans are a little quiet here for what is at stake between these two teams. Sternberg bringing it up. Sternberg, shot. That one wide of the net. Neville Aquinow is going to hold it in. He's battling down there inside of the Michigan Tech zone. We're almost a minute into the third period. Now the fans starting to get going here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena. Michigan Tech going back with it now. Williams has got to move it quickly, and the Huskies do bounce it out to center ice, but not clean, and the Falcons will shoot it right back in. That one takes an awkward hop off the dasher shelving. Pietila going down, and boy, Chase looks like he's stung on that play. Chase able to get back up. Hopefully that's just a wind situation. He'll go to the bench. And I don't like what I see right there. Back across the way now comes Scardina. Scardina with a shot. Had Blake going one way, ricocheted the other way off of a Husky and cleared back out to center ice. We'll keep an eye on Chase Pietila. If he returns for Michigan Tech, took a heavy hit down there. Huskies will bring it up. It's Koskapurti. Good tip all the way down. 18-10 left in the third period. Huskies up by a goal. Russell Turned over. Foe, he's in on a breakaway. Coming in on Blake, scores. Turned over by the Huskies at the offensive blue line, and Foe ties it up 5-5, 2 minutes into the third period.
Yeah, that was, first of all, it was a long shift in the Huskies zone, and then defense got wide on the blue line, and the puck got blocked, and he took off right up the middle.
Oh, Brian, you were talking during the break. This is a lot like your era of Huskies hockey, 5-5.
Yeah, somebody had said you never can score a goal back checking, so we haven't seen a whole lot of that tonight.
Oh, the Huskies give up a goal early on in the third and give up the lead. And Brett Foe has been just outstanding here tonight for Bowling Green. Falcons not going anywhere. Huskies trying to push it up. And again, it did look like Chase was slow getting off the ice on his last shift. Best defenseman for Michigan Tech out there. Here's a shot by the Huskies, blocked in front there by Passanen. Pedersen tried to sweep it to the front of the goal. The Huskies will hold it in at the blue line. One-timer by Baja Radio. That one is blocked. Picked up by Baja Radio again. Nobody in front, and he shoots it. Easy save there. That might have not even been a save as Stover caught that going wide of the net.
I think they were getting ready for a change anyway, so at least you get the face-off in the offensive zone.
Oh, maybe Stover made that one save. I thought that was blocked in front by Passanen. 5-5 score. Brett Foe tying it up on a breakaway goal and a turnover by the Huskies. With a shot from the point, that one just went wide of the net. Stover had a screen in front of him. Sternberg now with Nordstrom all over him. Nordstrom going down on the play. Here comes Blaze Richards. Try to deliver it to the front of the goal. Defended by Doran, and Doran now will skate it up. Got it to Fighton. Fighton making a move. Trying to get around the Husky defense. Couldn't do it. And Malacco going back inside of his own zone. Up to center ice now. Across the way for Emerson. Emerson had it taken away from him. And Russell now with it. Russell pushing it up for Logan. Logan turns it over. Doran with it again. Back to the point. Shot taken there. Blake going one way. The puck went the other way, but wide of the net. Falcons just not relenting at all. Back to the point. Here's Blake. Blake with a shot. That one's wide of the net.
Really moving their feet right now. They can smell it, and the Huskies have to match it.
Shot from Blake, saved by Blake, up high, batted out of there by Williams. Touched up by the Falcons, so the hand pass is waved off. And now brought up by Logan Pietila. Up for Isaac Gordon. Gordon able to get it across, and then tripped up on the play, will go in after it. 5-5 score, we're 4 minutes gone here in the third period, brought to you by Turbo Agency. Right up the ice now by Kirsten. Kirsten with good speed, gets around one defender, brings it down to the right wing corner. Play inside of the Michigan Tech zone. Loose puck picked up by the Huskies and pushed up now by Michigan Tech. This is Koskapirti. We'll get it past McKinley down to the right wing corner. Passanen going in after it. Leaves it there. And Foe trying to bring it up. Foe with a nice move to get around that forecheck by Jack Works. And now Foe over for Grant. Grant will send it deep inside for the Michigan Tech zone. Huskies, Koskapirti trying to find an outlet with there. Flips it up, and it comes outside the center right. Passanen just got it in time. The late call, that should be touched up, and that's an offside call. Good call there by the linesman. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Well,
yeah,
just not the defensive stinginess that we were hoping for from the Huskies.
No, it seems like the puck is bouncing a little bit out there, and guys are getting, it appears the nerves are back like we saw at the beginning of the first period. So
15-17 left to go in the third period. 5-5 score. If the Huskies can get the win here tonight, the series is over. If the Falcons win, we're going to a Game 3 tomorrow to decide it all. Chase Pietila back out there. That's good news for the Huskies. Up now for Bronte. Bronte across. His pass broken up. Huskies now will get it back out at center ice. Chase with a smart play will just dump it back in. Huskies had a 5-4 lead coming into this period. A quick goal off a Michigan Tech turnover, turning into a breakaway. And Brett Foe tied it up. Just 2 minutes in. 5.5 minutes into the third right now. Coming across. Here come the Falcons. A shot and a save by Blake. Nobody knows where the puck is. Nordstrom knocking it down with the glove. Huskies moving it now for Rasmussen. Rasmussen's got to make a play. Clears it up to the line. The Huskies get it to Bartle. Bartle sweeps it across, but that's turned over. Huskies caught on a line change. And across now comes Emerson. He'll sweep it to the front of the goal. Bartle now will bring it up again. That pass that the Huskies have been trying to make just across the offensive blue line has not been there all night long, and it's been picked off all night, and it almost went back again the other way. Back up the center ice. Passing in with it again for the Bowling Green Falcons. 5-5 score, 13:53 remaining. Blake comes out of his net. Blake's going to play it around. Picked up by the Falcons. Passing in with a centering pass. Broken up by Isaac Gordon. Pushes it forward for Logan. Logan bringing it up now for Michigan Tech. Good speed across the line. Peels away. Gets it to the front of the goal, but intercepted by Scardina. Scardina loses the handle on it. And now moved up by Russell for Michigan Tech back inside of the Bowling Green end. 5-5 score here in the third period. Back inside of the Michigan Tech zone, no icing. 33 shots for Michigan Tech, 12 for the Falcons. Kataroff now has got to find a way to get it out. Kataroff, watch out, takes a stick right there up to center ice, a bouncing puck at the red line. Sternberg's whacking at it. Huskies will get it back inside their zone. Going D to D with it now, up for Kataroff. Kataroff a little bit time and space to get the red line, sends it in. Takes a hit as well. He's right back on the front. Wirtz with a shot. Oh, the Huskies had a chance to regain the lead. A bouncing puck back to the point. Chase with it. He'll send it back down low. Oh, the Huskies had it. A nothing play turned into a great scoring opportunity. Now they turned it over, and will work it back to the defenseman and up to center ice and all the way down. Jack Wirtz had it on his stick to regain the lead. Beautiful save by Stover. And shot in on Blake. He's going to hold on for the whistle with 12:20 left in period number 3.
Yeah, for a while there, we weren't getting the puck in deep. And like you said, the cross-ice passes were getting picked up. All of a sudden, you get the puck in deep. You're working down below the goal line, and you get a great chance. We got to see a little more of that.
Stover with a brilliant stop there to keep it 5-5. Face-off down in front of Blake Pietila. 12:20 remaining in regulation. Huskies back behind their own net again. Here's Baja Radio now. Able to work it up. Huskies get it clear. Parker will intercept. Here come the Falcons across the line again. Ozar, he can score. Boy, a hard shot. Tried to go short side. He was knocked down on the play. Huskies now will try to get it clear, and they do out to center ice. Knocked down by Blake. That's the defenseman, Blake, for Bowling Green. Huskies get it back inside of their own zone. Jed Pietila up for Bronte. Got a piece of it. Just got a piece of that one. That waves off the icing. Under 12 to play now. 5-5 score. 34-13. Shots for the Huskies, but a 5-5 tie. Huskies move it out again to center ice. McKinley knocking it down. Pushes it over to the far side for Emerson. Emerson takes a little bit of a whack, keeps on going with it, then turns it over, but gets it right back. The Huskies couldn't find it. Emerson walking it down. Emerson tried to deliver to the front of the net. He wanted a call right there. Huskies might have got away with one. Back out to McKinley. McKinley at the point, nearly turned it over, but got it over for Pasternak. His shot deflected, and there's a loose stick out in the Michigan Tech left wing corner. Back to the point for McKinley. He's got guys in front, takes the shot. Big save by Blake. Rebound, just went wide of the net. Blake able to hold on and gets the whistle. Oh, that was close. Good pressure by McKinley and the Bowling Green Falcons.
Yeah, that was quite a flurry. Blake did a great job of getting back square to that puck from below the goal line so that it didn't bounce in off him.
Face off down in front of Blake Pietila. 11 minutes left to go in the third. 5-5 score.
You know, Dirk, you've been talking about these face-offs all night, and now is when they get really, really important.
Again, a clean win for the Falcons. They shoot it back down low. Santawana in on the forecheck for Bowling Green. Puck comes loose now for Williams. Williams looks up ice. Got it to the wing. Good breakup by the Huskies up for Logan. Logan Pietila sent it over and got it back somehow. Logan keeps on going. He's got Gordon in front. He'll try to sweep it there, but he's knocked down on the play. All over him was Santawana defensively for the Bowling Green Falcons to snuff that one out. Play still inside of the Bowling Green end though. Sternberg will work it up to the wing. Cody Waters to center ice. His pass not a good one. Huskies had an opportunity trying to get a line change there was Mosley and Logan. Icing called against Bowling Green.
We have to be a little bit more direct in the neutral zone, getting pucks back into their zone. It seems like we're coming up and trying to make that extra play, and it's just not clicking tonight.
Face-off will be down in front of Stover. He's made 29 saves on 34 shots. Huskies win it back. 5-5 score, shot towards the goal. Stover never saw it. Went wide of the net, though, on the short side. Back to the point. Good feed there. Vaharadio will shoot. That one right in front. Huskies had a rebound there. Stover made the save. They get it back to the blue line again. Vaharadio, good delay, and sends it over to some soft ice, but not the angle he wanted on that one. That'll be cleared all the way down. This will be another icing against Bowling Green. Huskies get a break right there and a face-off back in the offensive zone. Vaharadio with a little bit of a delay at the blue line there. I like that. Instead of just throwing it back down, so he got a shot on goal. Nice save by Stover as you see the replay. And Koskapirti to take the face-off for the Huskies. Scardina not able to change. Huskies win it. Shot there deflected. Did not go out of play, though. Stayed in. Russell can't hold it in. It comes out. And peeling away to the players' bench are the Falcons. Bronte, dangerous move, but he got away with it. And the Huskies will hold it in at the line. Ooh, I don't know. That looked like it was in, but boy, how am I going to argue the referee or the linesman that was right there? We have a media timeout. 9:39 left to go in the third. 5-5 score here at the back. Face-off in the neutral zone. 9:39 remaining here in the third period. 5-5 score. Huskies just barely get it back out the center ice. Kataroff will pick it up. Uses that long reach, sends it over. Sauce pass over for Russell. Good defensive stick there by Brett Full. And Russell now loses it. 2-on-1 for the Falcons. Kirsten walks it in. Another opportunity coming late, and the Huskies dodge a bullet there. Held in by Bowling Green. Full with it again. Boy, Full is the one that the Huskies really got to watch out for. Michigan Tech will nudge it up the center ice.
Yep, Full's having a good third period here.
Kataroff waiting a little bit too long to go in after, and I thought somebody else would. Wide open in front. The Huskies better cover fighting back there. Here's a shot taken. That one deflected wide of the goal. Battle for the puck. Nordstrom lost a stick out there and broke it. Shot taken by the Falcons. Loose puck in the high slot. Here's Doran with the shot, blocked by Michigan Tech and brought up now by Gordon. Oh, that's a nice block there by the Huskies. Ooh, watch out, and a penalty coming up. Gordon went down hard, awkwardly, and Michigan Tech's going to go on a power play here. See the replay. It's going to be Fighton. I mean, that's a tough play, too, because Fighton's not trying to do that by any stretch of the imagination, but...
Yeah, he did let go of the puck a little bit, but in real time, you don't know.
And we're getting the...
Bowling Green, number 21, 2-minute minor, interference.
Okay, interference will be the call. I thought for a second they were going to call a boarding or something. And I could see the interference call.
Yeah. Gordon was off the wall. That, you know, it was a tough position he put himself in. But that Fighton, he was lucky he didn't get another one tacked on because he slapped his stick against the boards and then he was punching the glass in the penalty box.
It's tempers are heated up here a little bit right now. Huskies with a power play brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Brent Peterson. Catarath's going to take the draw. He's been the best centerman tonight. No warning here by the linesman. Ken Doran taking the face-off for the Bowling Green Falcons. Huskies win it back. 5-5 score. Huskies trying to regain the lead. Pass to the front. Saved by Stover. What a stop. Mosley trying to find it. And Michigan Tech will go back with it again. Here's Chase Pietola. Nice to see him back out there again. Takes the windup. Didn't miss by much with a high shot that rose over the crossbar wide of the net too. Huskies settle it down on the power play. Trying to regain the lead. 5-5 score. 8 minutes left in regulation. Shot, this one wide of the net. Huskies will try to hold it in. Chase will, sends it over, and intercepted by Emerson and cleared all the way down. Make that Kirsten making that play all the way down. And the Huskies power play down to 1:10 as they will bring it up now the right side with Logan. Logan didn't have the lane that he wanted. Logan now will go back with it. Hands it off to Gordon. Isaac Gordon moves it forward for Logan. Logan Pietola across the line. Takes a whack, loses it. Offside's going to be the call. Good play by Santawana right there.
It sure was. Logan had some speed going, and Santawana was able to stuff him out right at the blue line.
Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Huskies have been perfect on their power plays here tonight, except for one. Huskies back across the line now. 50 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Michigan Tech able to get it back to the point. Held in. Now over for Pietola. Logan sends it down. Huskies behind the net with Works. Works for Gordon. Campbell shot. Hit his own player right in the back. That was Bronte. And cleared back all the way down by the Falcons. Michigan Tech down to less than a half a minute now in the power play. 24 seconds. Huskies bring it up. Cross now for Pedersen. Pedersen feathers it to the crossbar. Or for the net, I should say. Back to the point. Bronte. Bronte walks it in. Shoots. Scores! Bronte with the goal. Stover was out. And we'll see what they do here. But as of right now, the Huskies are up 6-5.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one to see how they call it. They could have called an interference or a trip on the initial rush in that knocked the goalie out. They didn't. The referee, I was watching him, and he was watching the whole play. Didn't blow the whistle. He had the whistle up to his mouth. The back guy, I couldn't tell what he was doing. Bronte waited. The goalie was totally out of the net. Bronte waited.
We have a good goal on the play. Good goal.
Good goal, and no review. Well, the Falcons bench is up in arms. (6-5) Michigan Tech. Bronte has scored one of their more unusual goals of the season.
Yeah, it's been unusual. Normally we're not here for 6-5 games.
No.
So it's been one of those nights.
Here's the official again.
Bowling Green is challenging the previous play for goaltender interference.
So with 6:36 remaining, this lead for Michigan Tech is not set in stone yet by any stretch of the imagination. It was Campbell that came in, went down, and slid right into Stover. And will this stand?
And I think they got a break on that. That could have been a tripping call or an interference call, because Campbell didn't get to the puck, and he would have had he not been impeded.
I guess that is going to be the decision, right? Was he... The fact that they didn't make that call, though, worries Husky fans on that.
Oh, absolutely.
And to be perfectly honest with you, because they didn't make that call, I wonder if they're going to make this call here, being that is being challenged. 6-5, Michigan Tech with the lead. While we have a quick timeout here, we'll tell you that Goodwin Motors, US 41 south of Michigan Tech, have been providing pre-owned vehicles and vehicle services to Copper Country residents going on 59 years and counting. If you're looking for that special model at a budget-friendly price, stop at Goodwin Motors, US 41 south of Michigan Tech. And Peterlin Distributing, local and family-owned since 1939. Distributors of fine wines, Michigan, and other great craft beers, along with Red Bull, Bud Light, Miller, and Miller Lite. Peterlin Distributing, celebrating 85 years of serving the Copper Country. They're also bringing you our Out-of-Town Scoreboard. Out-of-Town Scoreboard brought to you by Peterlin Distributing. And right now it is 1-1 between Northern Michigan and Minnesota State. That is nearing the halfway point of regulation. And again, Ferris State at Bemidji State and Lake State at St. Thomas just getting underway. Those games, boy, they're taking a long look at this one. Not a whole lot to look at. We had to get great camera work on it. How are they going to evaluate what happened on this play? If you're just joining us, the Huskies in a wild one here tonight have just taken a 6-5 lead, but a hard, long look at the replay on an understandable challenge from Ty Eigner is making the Huskies fans a little bit nervous, maybe a lot nervous, as to whether or not this is going to stand.
Yeah, I get these wrong every time, so I'm not even going to comment.
We're going back to the headset here as we're watching them on Flo. Take another look at this. 6:36 left to go in regulation. It's either going to be 5-5 or 6-5 Michigan Tech.
Yeah, I guess I would have thought that both referees saw the goalie was out of the net, and if they thought there was a problem, they would have blown the whistle dead. But he was not in an injured state, or his helmet was still on. So I guess they just said play on, and now they'll figure it out.
I am thinking less than 50% chance that this goal stands.
After further review, the call on the ice has been overturned. No goal. Goaltender interference. Incidental contact.
Yep. Yeah. And the Huskies get a bad break right there. And looking at the replay, too.
At the full replay, I think that that should have been a good goal.
Yeah. Stover rolled around to the wrong side, and that didn't help things at all. But Bowling Green, boy, great coaching move there by Ty Eigner to make sure that that one got looked at, and he had nothing to lose. And
there was a hook to the hands there.
Yeah, I thought that Campbell maybe went down on his own power, but you're right, he maybe did, or didn't. And they're going to take away the goal. So we're 5-5 again with 6:36 left to go. Face-off, I think, will come outside of the zone, but I'm not sure what they're looking at now, or what's the delay here. Oh, they're talking to Coach Sean. Okay. And both coaches with good arguments on both sides of this fence here. But you're right. Again, try not to look at it through Husky-colored glasses, watching the entire replay, you see what the officials saw initially live and why they didn't call it. Boy, now, you look at it more and more, you wonder how they make that call, but they did. And we're 5 on 5 with 6:36 left to go in regulation. Feels like overtime right now. Shot all the way down by the Falcons. Now it's 5 on 5. The penalty is over. And the Huskies, who thought they had scored a go-ahead power play goal. Here comes Kataroth around. Kataroth hangs on to it, shoots, and almost snuck it in. Good save by Stover, I think, right there. Kataroth trying to will that one in. Quick pass to the front. Shot by Williams. Actually a pass. Barlow wasn't ready for it. Here's a shot. Blocked in front. Loose puck is there. Stover hops on top of it and is able to hold on for the whistle. Oh, the Huskies were all over him. And Stover stood his ground while on his belly and hangs on for the whistle.
Yeah, that was a good pushback shift. And once again, Nordstrom's all over everything. He's having a heck of a game again tonight.
Stover reaching out with the trapper, able to stop that from going to the front of the goal. 5-5 score. Bowling Green playing for their lives. Minnesota State has just gone up 2-1 on the Wildcats. Huskies had a play, misread it, and sent it back down now by Michigan Tech. Behind the net for Logan. 5 on 5. Huskies, though, dominating. Here's a shot. This one wide from Chase. Back to the point for Williams. Williams' shot deflected out of play. Face-off will be inside of the zone, and a souvenir puck brought to you by the Reliance Insurance Agency of Watts. No matter what side you're on here, folks, it is nerve-wracking here in this third period, brought to you by Turbo Agency.
Yeah, this is just like overtime now when you get down around the 5-minute mark. And nobody wants to make that mistake, so I think you'll see real short shifts. You'll see a lot of pucks getting dumped in, dumped out. And anytime you can put a puck on the net now, you have to.
Huskies had that draw one, but stolen away and brought up by Kirsten. Kirsten across now for Foe. Foe will bring it inside. And a bouncing puck goes back out to center ice. 5-5 score, 5:29 left in the period. Chase Pietola sends it around for Isaac Gordon. Gordon picks it up. He's got Logan. Gordon not happy with his pass there to Mosley. Slapped his stick on the ice after. Sent back down by the Falcons. Well, they got called on an icing there. And a face-off coming back inside of the zone. Well, if you're Blake Pietola, you've got to shut the door here. You've got to shut the door. You haven't had a great game here tonight. The team has put you in some tough spots from time to time inside the zone, but Blake's got to shut the door. Stover, the same thing if you're a Bowling Green fan. Right. Both goaltenders giving up 5 goals here.
Right. You'd think if we're sure we get 6 at home, we're going to win that game. So
draw one there by Kirsten. Wins it back cleanly inside of his zone, but misplayed there by the Falcons on the clearing attempt. And a bouncing puck now for Koskapirti. Couldn't settle it down to get a shot off. Back to the point and tipped back out. The Huskies hold it in somehow. Ricocheted and works battling down there against 2 brown jerseys. Centering attempt there for Koskapirti. Couldn't get the shot off. Huskies trying to hold it in and taking a chance there was Jed Pietola. Huskies working behind the net there for Jack Works. That's his office. Over to the left corner now. Works again working against 2 players. Back to the point. Shot taken by the Huskies, and that one ricocheted a couple of times wide of the net. Huskies trying to get off the ice here with an opportunity and pitched out of there by the Falcons. This might get down for an icing call and chasing it down to Baja Radio. Falcons won't be able to make that change. So the Huskies with a definite advantage here and see if they force Ty Eigner to take a timeout.
Yeah, that was a great shift. And once again, Jack Works, he's very, very good along the wall in winning battles and protecting the puck.
Face off. Kirsten trying to get out there for the Falcons. 4:20 left to go in the third period. Tied 5-5. Huskies need a win to move on to next weekend. Falcons need a win to move on to tomorrow night. Kataroth taking the draw against Doran. Nobody wins it cleanly. A battle for the loose puck, and it goes down for Ketteroff. Sweeps it to the front. Barlow wasn't quite ready for it. Just got a stick on it at the last second. Went wide of the net. Ketteroff with it again. Arvid fanning on that backhand attempt. Russell up top. He'll slide it over. Huskies with it on the left point. Shot. This one blocked in front. Sternberg packing it in front of his own goaltender. Here's the shot. This one just sailed high. You can see that Stover didn't have a good read on that one. It cleared out the center ice. Here come the Huskies back across the line now, and they turn it over and back the other way. No icing. And this will allow the Falcons to make that change. 5-5 score. 3:42 left to go in the regulation. And now the Falcons, with some fresh skaters out there, will center it to the Husky front. That one denied. Boy, a big whack of the stick there, not called. Down in the left wing corner of the Michigan Tech zone. Good forecheck here by Bowling Green. Couple of players falling down again. The Huskies knock it down with a glove. Can't push it out. Russell battling down there for Michigan Tech. Fighting is in on the forecheck. He's camped out by the dots. 3:15 left to go in the third period. Chances are next goal wins. Never know. Huskies move it up and get it clear. Falcons might have got away with one there. Fans wanted a call. This is going to be an icing call against Bowling Green. And a face-off coming back inside of the zone. The officials trying to let everything that they possibly can go with what is on the line here. And I totally understand that. Face-off will be down inside of the zone. Oh boy, yeah.
That one was kind of stuck his leg out there. Could have been a call.
That's a dangerous play.
Sure is.
Face-off will be down inside of the Falcon zone. And I'm not sure what the delay is here.
I think Joe needs an explanation, and I think he's just setting it up for the next call. He's pretty good at that.
Yeah, the replay made it even more obvious that it maybe should have been called and not called, so we'll see it here again, I think.
Is challenging the previous play for a potential major.
Oh, wow. All right.
Well, you got a timeout, right? Or you've got a challenge. A major would take, even if they don't score now, they would take them into overtime.
2:57. Here is the replay for us at home, and I don't know about that one, so we'll wait and see. In the meantime, we'll tell you that our third period has been brought to you by Turbo Agency at Hancock. If the Huskies can get the next goal and win this one, we'll have no game tomorrow night. If the Falcons get the next goal and win it, it'll be tomorrow night, 5:07, 4:30 pregame here on Mix 93. A lot of hockey here this weekend, if that is the case. Michigan Tech basketball done for the season. Both teams losing in the GLIAC quarterfinal. And Huskies hockey team still going here, trying to advance to the next round. Not one team in the CCHA conference is in the contention for an at-large bid in the NCAA tournament. It's going to have to be the automatic bid. Of course, St. Thomas is still not eligible for the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, and I think after the Great Lakes tournament, Joe was doing an interview with you, and he kind of mentioned that that's the way it was after the non-conference schedule. And I can tell you that he probably has been preparing his team for this opportunity to try to win it all to get that automatic bid. I think he's strategic enough in getting some guys some ice time in games that maybe wouldn't have gotten ice time if they were trying to get just a conference championship.
It's been a wacky game here tonight. The Huskies were down 2-0 just over the halfway part of or actually 15 minutes into the first period. They were still down 2-0. Blades Richards got a goal to make it 2-1 going into the first intermission. Then the Huskies came out on fire with some power play goals. Isaac Gordon, 32 seconds into the second. Rylan Mosley, 40 seconds into the second period, only to see the Falcons come back with two more of their own to regain the lead. Huskies then tack on two more power play goals at the end of the second period to take a lead into the second intermission. But then Brett Foe, 2 minutes in with a breakaway off a Michigan Tech turnover, beat goaltender Blake Pietila to tie the game up 5-5. Tyrone Bronte on the power play appeared to have tied it up, to take in the lead, but it was overturned after a review of goaltender interference, arguably, at that point, as far as the Huskies fans were concerned. And now Michigan Tech has asked for a challenge review on a potential 5-minute major. And they're taking, again, a long look at this down in the penalty box for the review. The referees are. Faceoff, I think, is coming up down in front of goaltender Christian Stover. Neither goaltender has been stellar here tonight. Blake is, I'm sure, would be the first to tell you he'd like a few of those back. Stover, though, has had to make a lot more saves. 38 shots for Michigan Tech, 15 for the Falcons. Out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Peterlin Distributing. Minnesota State 2-1 up on Northern Michigan halfway through regulation. And they're still looking at this, folks, with 2:57 left to go here in the third period. Nobody leaving the building here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena. Will this be the final game here at the MAC this season? Will we play tomorrow, or will we be back here next week? We don't know. Those are the questions at hand right now, Brian Hannon. Please answer them.
And I don't know either. And I really don't know the ruling on this, because they specifically said it was for a major.
You cannot look at, you cannot challenge for a 2-minute minor. So if they didn't call the 2-minute minor, whether it should have been called or not, that's
gone.
Irrelevant.
Okay.
And I don't have a great feeling about this, but let's go to the ice level.
After review, it has been determined there is no major penalty for knee.
And so a faceoff will be down inside of the Bowling Green end. The Huskies lose their timeout this time. Oh, yeah. Boy, that didn't have a good feeling about the review, but you keep seeing that replay, and you wonder.
Dangerous situation.
Dangerous, very dangerous situation. I think the right call, by hindsight, obviously you look back, but I think the right call to attempt to see if you can get the 5-minute major on that after the 2-minute wasn't called. 3 minutes left to go in regulation. 5-on-5 and 5-5. This sent down by the Falcons. This should be another icing call, and it will. And Bowling Green has been whistled on quite a few icings here in this third period. The Huskies have pressed.
And you don't know, too, if Joe was thinking maybe he'd get that call after they took a goal away.
Right, absolutely. So Pietila will take the face-off for Michigan Tech, going against Doran. Loose puck in front of the net. Penalty coming up against the Falcons. So the Huskies will go on the power play when it's all said and done here. A tripping call off of the draw as Gordon was knocked down.
Bowling Green's number 25, 2-minute minor, tripping.
That's a good guy to have off if you're a Huskies fan, too. Passionate is such a fun player to watch.
Yeah,
with your fluid German, I'm sure you can talk to him pretty good too, Brian.
Well, now we got to get this power play talking one more time.
Pietila will take the draw. Huskies win the draw on the power play. 5-5 the score. 5-on-4 advantage. Logan with it. Power play brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Brent Peterson. One-timer shot. Rebound! And it just trickled wide. Right up there. Tried to bank it home again with Works. Sent around. Huskies will hold it in. Watch out at the line, and they send it back down again. Here's Bronte. Tried to deliver it to the front. Wide open was Gordon on the far side. They couldn't get it to him. 2:19 left to go here in the third. Huskies on a power play. Trying to win it here possibly. Shot blocked. Campbell, his pass, not good. Huskies trying to hold it in. Pietila lost it. Held in by Campbell at the line. That was close. Sent over again, and Campbell's passes are just way too close. And finally, it comes out to center ice. Huskies got to clear the zone. 1:57 left to go. Minute 8 left on the power play. Here's a shot by Jack. Works. Karam's all the way off and all the way down. Huskies changing up. Mosley hops on the ice. Campbell with it now. Campbell spins around. 54 seconds left on the power play. Campbell will skate it up slowly. Brings it down, turns it over, and sent down inside the Michigan Tech zone.
Yeah, that looked like a play that he was tired, and your mind goes when your legs go.
Huskies will bring it up now. Across the line. Sent all the way in. That was Ryland Mosley. Katarov down there. Huskies win it back to Chase. Chase will slide it over. Williams back up top for Chase. Chase hangs on. Shot by Mosley. Scores! Ryland Mosley! Power play goal. One-timer from the right side have given the Huskies a 6-5 lead with 1:03 left to go in the third.
Boy, that's a nice goal. A couple times tonight they've hit the one-timers. And at the beginning part of the year, we weren't able to connect on that. So I think the technique has gotten a little better, and they're finding the player that's shooting wheelhouse.
Timeout called by Bowling Green. Michigan Tech now has to keep it out of their net for 63 seconds. Big goal by Ryland Mosley. That is his 17th, right? He's got 2 tonight.
Yep.
17th of the season. And the Huskies regained the lead after all the controversy on both sides. And a face-off coming up at center ice after the timeout by Ty Agner and his team. Michigan Tech's Blake Pietila going back in the net after talking things over at the bench. And he's got to find a way to keep it out of the net. You know you're going to have fighting out there. You know you're going to have Parker out there. Foe's probably going to be out there. Maybe not Nodler. Doran's going to take the draw.
Yeah, and 15, Kirsten, he'll be out there when the goalie comes.
Here we go. Face off at center ice. Nobody has a timeout left. 1:03 left to go in the third period. Huskies up by 1. Draw cleanly won by Bowling Green. Stover trying to get out of the net. Huskies trying to get it clear. Can't do it. Bouncing puck back out to center ice. This is not going to get down for icing. Koskapirti with an empty net now will eat it down in the corner. 45 seconds left. Koskapirti doing a good job there to keep it down there. Bevilacqua now will send it around, and the Falcons nearly put it in their own net. 30 seconds left to go. Here comes Foe. Foe brings it up with speed. Huskies a little bit flat-footed. Foe brings it down, sends it over to the other side. They'll try to set up now. 6-on-5 advantage. Nodler trying to find it. 18 seconds left. Huskies get it clear. Hustling down as Works. No icing. 10 seconds left. Works trying to eat it down in the corner. 9 seconds left. In front. Shot taken by the Huskies. 5 seconds left. High stick's going to be called. And that'll be it. 2 seconds or 1 second left. They whistle down. The Huskies somehow, some way, are going to come away and win this game 6-5 against Bowling Green tonight.
Yeah, what I liked there, Dirk, was when the goalie was pulled, that they still pressured and didn't back off and let Bowling Green just come into our zone.
0.9 seconds. It's a formality to drop the puck here just outside of the Bowling Green blue line. The Falcons thought it was over. They'll get back out there for the face-off, and that is it. Ryland Mosley, game winner with 1:03 left to go in the third period to win this one 6-5. A barn burner here at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena here tonight.
Yeah, that was a very entertaining hockey game. I'm sure both coaches weren't, it wasn't what they drew up, the defensive side of things, but that's why you play the game. And with the emotion that this game, the highs and the lows were incredible for both teams.
It really was. And how about Bowling Green? 15 shots on goal is all they had, yet they found a way to score 5 goals against a goaltender like Blake Pietila here tonight.
No, Bowling Green, hats off to them. They played hard the whole weekend, and bounces didn't go their way, and they'll probably think some of the calls didn't go their way, but they have nothing to be ashamed of.
Minnesota State has just gone up 3-1 on Northern Michigan. Out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Peterland Distributing. 6-5 final here tonight. Michigan Tech gets the win and will move on in the CCHA Mason Cup tournament. We don't know yet if they will be home or on the road, but they will not have to play tomorrow night. We'll take a break, be back. Our third period was brought to you by Turbo Agency. You're tuned to Huskies Hockey on Mix 93 and FloHockey.
For the CCHA semifinal, which will be played next Saturday. Stay tuned to Michigan Tech, Huskies for the annual official hockey game on Saturday. This was the time for the
Head coach Joe Schott is with us, brought to you by Fine Line Tire at Hancock, Fine Line Tire Express at Houghton, where we serve you the guests. 6-5 final here tonight, Coach. You always talk about after a big win that night before, that next period, that fourth period is big. Maybe it wasn't as good as we wanted it to be. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, I didn't think we were sharp. Can you hear me okay, Dirk?
Yeah, we can hear you okay.
Yeah, I didn't think we were sharp tonight, and I think the guys would feel the same way. It's hard to put a team away, and when they got us on our heels a little bit early with those 2 goals, that it certainly set a tempo. I thought our guys showed great character in continuing to battle. We weren't our. Again, there was just a lot of things that we're going to have to look at this week, and I thought we looked fatigued, and we shouldn't have been, and but anyways, regardless of that, it's hard to put a team away. I've seen some goofy elimination games, and this is certainly one of them. That last shot, you just kind of figured the last shot was probably going to be the winner.
Absolutely. And, one thing I noticed, Coach, and I don't want to get too deep into the X's and O's, but it looked like we were forcing a pass just inside of their blue line or right at their blue line tonight that we weren't doing last night. And when that was happening, they were either tipping it out or going back the other way. When we started getting it deep, as Brian Hannon was talking about, that's where we seem to have the most success against them offensively.
Is Hanny up there with you?
He is.
Hey, Hanny, how you doing?
Great, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. I agree with that, but I didn't think we were crisp on our puck movement all night long. We didn't get separation. We certainly weren't moving our legs to get separation like we did, last night. I thought we were very stationary, and they were a lot of the time able to get us to play, outside the dots, and then you're forcing those pucks into the middle, and all their numbers are in the middle. So I thought Bowling Green, I give them full credit. They have an extremely good staff. They played, they gave everything they had, and they just weren't going away. And it was a really gut-wrenching game to watch from the bench because. They were just staying within a shot away, and when they got a shot, a good look, it was going in the net. So it was trying to get the guys motivated enough to find that grit level to keep them away from our net, and I think we did that better probably in the third period, except for that that misplay at the blue line that gave them the breakaway right at the beginning so that they could tie it up. But I thought we got better, and it's important that guys get through with this group, with some of these guys, that they get through that adversity and come out on the other side, because I think we had some guys that went back to took a little bit of a step backwards into what we've seen at other times because of the pressure and the moment. I think that showed that stress level that guys felt showed, I think, a bit in our legs and things like that. So, but now they've gotten through it. They feel good about a win, and that'll be my talk with them all week long. That once you go through it once and you come out on the other side of a hard fought, situation in your life, an obstacle, you have that in your back pocket to do it again next time. So that'll kind of be our focus going forward, is use this as a springboard.
Yeah. Hey, Joe. This is Brian.
Brian.
I just wanted to. Ask you one thing. The playoffs are long, and we've seen, St. Thomas real banged up. You guys have your own fair share of injuries. I was wondering, in the third period, I noticed a couple different line combinations, and I was just wondering if that was something that was to provide a spark, or if maybe there was, a injury or something like that you guys were dealing with.
Well, everybody's a little bit banged up right now, as you know, Hannah, in situations like this where we have guys that are everybody has guys right now that are playing that on any given weekend would probably be out of the lineup to give an extra healing process, but it was just strictly trying to find that energy level within combinations of guys, because we felt in the third period what we needed to do is find that grit level and try to get our play a little bit more together instead of so spread out and so all over the place, that led to the comments that you're making about trying to throw pucks through guys and things like that. We weren't coming up as units. We weren't transitioning as units as we've been doing so well recently. So it was really trying to, the guys who seem to have jump, Bronte seemed to have really good jump tonight. Getting Koskapirti, who has fresh legs right now, it was really trying to just get guys that are staying around the puck and not finding areas on the ice to stand, trying to get those guys on the ice as much as possible.
Big difference, Coach, having our crowd behind us here at the end of a game like this than Bowling Green's great crowd behind them at the end of a game.
That's huge.
I mean, the home ice advantage was huge tonight, I thought.
It was, and I give our guys a lot of credit. I give our power play a ton of credit for, I think we got 3 tonight, including the game winner. So there was again, it's not even fair to say. I don't even like to say fans or whatever. Like what we have here is part of our team, and it's and the one difference with the people here is that they go home feeling what they want is an effort. A good solid effort, and I think our guys are giving them that. Like the score, people know hockey. They know if you should win. They know if you shouldn't win. They know, when you're outclassed. They know when you're not. Our area, but they enjoy the game of hockey, and the intricacies of it, and that's huge for us. So I don't look at it as like, I just feel that there's such a part of us that, and I think you're saying that we needed that. We fed off that. We fed off that. We called that, went for that kneeing call, and the crowd got into it and got boisterous and things like that. And then we got a power play next face-off, and crowd got into that, and we rode that for a goal.
Yeah, I'd like the power play, especially just seeing the evolution of it. And now that you have a couple of players that can really let that one-timer go from a pass.
From anywhere, right?
Yeah, and making that goaltender, he's moving, and if they catch it right, even the Richards goal, that was a good catch and release, and the goalie was moving, and he put it in a great area.
Yeah,
so.
I agree with you. It's really important to establish a shot, because it changes, it gets the defense, if it stresses the defense a little bit, it gets them thinking a little differently and getting them out of a comfort level. If you do the same thing over and over and over again and keep trying to make the same plays, and they're big. These guys, they got some big, long reach defensemen that pack it down pretty good. So that was really the biggest adjustment we made is trying to establish that shot on the power play.
Congratulations, Coach, on the win. Thanks for your time, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Great, thanks, and great to talk to you, Brian.
Yeah, you too.
All right, that is
congratulations,
Coach Sean with our Coach's Corner, brought to you by Fine Line Tire in Hancock. Fine Line Tire Express in Houghton, where we serve you the guest. 6-5 win here tonight for the Huskies. They move on in the Mason Cup tournament. We'll be back after this.